Oh, Brunella, we've had quite an adventure so far today. I was thinking maybe we could head up into the village, and maybe if Sir Lanish Sheldon is still there, we could stop and talk to him. But otherwise, maybe we could head up to one of the bars and get us some nice mead to drink. What do you think? All right. All right, here we go. Oh,
Ah, good.
what?
I
What?
found you. Speak with me a moment, if you would.
Okay. Um, Vanis Galerion wants to speak. So let me get off the horse, go up to him. Oops. Vanis.
Greetings. I am Vanus Galerion, head of the Mages Guild. I have need of your assistance.
Our assistants.
Yes. It's high time Tamriel was free of Molongbal's grip. The Anchors,
Okay.
the Daedra, the Undead, they devastate our fragile mortal plane. I have a plan, and I need your help. I think you're the only one who can help me see this done.
Um, I think we should say yes to him, Brunella, because okay. What do you want us to do?
I want you to meet with Copper Daria, leader of the Ring of Daggers. She'll be at the Mages Guild in Daggerfall City. Even
Okay.
Emmerich's personal agents think my idea is sound.
Okay.
I'll be along shortly. I just have a few final preparations to make.
Okay, we'll see you there. I guess we should just head there now, right? To up to the Mages Guild. Okay, let me see. I know, so much for drinking mead. All right, I see where we're supposed to go. It's right ahead the main road. I guess we could ride. Should we ride, or do you want to walk, or ride? Okay. Trot, trot, trot. See all the good people.
Selling, buying, trading, right here.
I think we need to go over the
Hear ye,
bridge.
card sharps and collectors! Test your wits and courage in a brand new card game, Tales of Tribute.
And it's right up here. Okay. Mages Guild. We found it.
Over here! We have much to discuss, you and I.
Okay. Yes, right here. Hello, we're looking for Copper Daria.
About time you got here.
Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Name's Daria, but my friends call me Copper. I head up the Ring of Daggers, the King's espionage agency. You're looking for Vanus, right?
Well, we were told to report to you.
I'll eat sand before I give orders to the King's right hand. You want to help Vanus with his crazy plan? Be my guest.
We'll help Vanus if we can.
Really? Zet's tears you're as crazy as he is. I better get to work then. There are a lot of preparations to make. Vanus should be here shortly. I'll let him give you the details. Also, you owe me 10 gold. I'll collect
10
later.
gold? For what? What do we owe
So,
her 10
what's
gold
the
for?
bet?
100 gold says there's an attempt on our lives within the week.
That's a sucker bet. The hidden armigers have hit us at least once a week for the past 3 months.
All right. 300 says that when the Dominion spies contact us, it'll be Cariel, not Razumdar.
Cariel? That wench knows better than to show her face around me. Mark my words, I'm going to have to hunt her down to slit her
And
throat.
after you do, that 300 gold will buy you enough ale to celebrate for a year.
I'll take that bet.
And share the ale if you win. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do.
Apologies
weird
for my lateness.
conversation. Oh, here he is. Okay. No worries.
Thank you for coming so quickly, champion. I've been consulting with Countess Hakruba of the Fighters Guild. Both of our guilds believe the time has come to take the fight to Coldharbour.
Okay.
But this places us in a delicate political position.
What's the problem?
Trust, as always. The Alliance leaders will never agree to join forces. And if our guilds only work with one alliance, the other two will see it as a betrayal. For both guilds, our neutrality is our strength. We can't afford to take sides.
Is the situation really that dire?
The war in Cyrodiil has been long and bloody, and all three alliances are spread thinly. They can't commit resources to an assault on Coldharbour without making themselves vulnerable. I want to bring all three leaders together, maybe cut a deal.
Well, what do you need from us?
You're in a unique position. You can speak with authority, but you're not an alliance leader. You're respected. You have a reputation. They may let you get a word in before they leap at each other's throats. In short, you're the perfect diplomat.
You want us to speak with the Alliance
I found the
leaders.
perfect meeting place. A neutral location far from disputed territories, an island called Stirk. I can get you an audience with each leader and provide magical transportation. You just need to convince them to travel to Stirk.
What do you think, Brunella? Yeah? Okay. We'll do our best.
That's all I ask. I'll open the portal. I think it's best that I travel with you and make introductions as a neutral party. That might
Okay.
make things easier.
Okay. Going through the portal to the Alliance capital. Oops. He has sent us to Mournhold. So is this part of it? Well, I mean, he ran up to us, right? So, all right, let me look at let me open up the journal. The quest. Messages across Tamriel. Vanus Galerion of the Mages Guild has a plan to stop Molag Bal's incursion of Tamriel. It requires convincing the three alliances to join forces with the Mages Guild and Fighters Guild to assault Coldharbour. We followed Vanus Galerion to another alliance's capital. We should wait for him to introduce us to this alliance's leader. Okay, so yeah, this is in keeping with what we're doing. Okay. So, where do we wait? Do we wait right here in the entryway? Are you waiting in the entryway? Or did you move in?
Watch yourselves,
Oh, I see it.
outsiders. Give
I
us a
see
good
him.
reason and the armigers will cut you down where you stand.
We'll burn you.
And shatter you.
Any questions? I didn't think so.
Silence, Thrush. Master Galarian, please continue.
My companion hopes to speak with you about the impending Coldharbour crisis.
I have heard tales of this one. The Skald King favors the bold, even among his enemies. Come, champion, let us speak.
Oh, wow. King
I will
Jornan.
stay your execution since you came all this way. But choose your words carefully. I'm not a patient king.
Thank you for speaking with me, honored Skald King.
Yes, well, I am both suspicious and curious. If you are an assassin, though, get on with it. But remember this, you're coming to Sovngarde with me.
You don't fear death?
To fear death is to fear life. I am Nord. When my time comes, I will embrace it, Sovngarde will be glorious. No meetings, no schemes. But you're not here to talk philosophy. What do you want?
Well, it's time to take the offensive against Molag Bal.
Who? The three alliances? Has magical travel rattled your brain? Speak
No.
plainly. What do you ask of me?
Well, we proposed a moot. A meeting of all three alliance leaders on the island of Sturk.
Where the Old Flag's army was born. If the other leaders agree, I will attend. If nothing else, it should make a good story. Now leave me before my dinner gets cold.
Thank you, King. Oh, Vanus.
That went well, I think. Shall we move on?
Where to the next?
Eldenroot. We should have a somewhat warmer reception there, as I have known Queen Irene for quite some time. That being said, I expect that she'll be accompanied by heavily armed guards. Irene is friendly, but not foolish.
Yes, let's go. Going to the Alliance capital. Through the portal to Eldenroot.
Greatly esteemed Queen Irene Arana Aldmeri, it is my great honor to present to you...
Vanus, you're so formal. I remember the patience and kindness you showed an awkward, freckled waif all those years ago on fair Somerset. You captured this child's heart then, and it remains with you to this day.
You warm an old man's heart, my queen. I remember well those halcyon days.
As do I, my old friend. Sorry about all these guards. I'm told they're necessary. These are dark days.
A wise precaution, my queen. My counsel would be no different. If you'll permit it, my companion would like to speak with you.
Ah, yes. Let me meet this hero I've heard so much about. It's not often the heroic deeds of one who by all rights should be considered a mortal enemy reach my ears. Come, let's talk.
Greetings, Queen Irene.
Vanus is a dear man. In many ways, he is family to me. Since he has given you his trust, I'm willing to set aside our differences. But under different circumstances, you and I would be sworn enemies.
My only sworn enemy is Molag Bal, Your Majesty.
Well spoken, and point taken. To be perfectly honest, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to meet you. Your exploits are legendary.
You've heard of us?
A true champion is like a stone cast upon the waters of history. The ripples it creates travel far and wide.
I'm humbled, Your Majesty.
Humility is a noble thing, but you must also remain strong and self-assured. A true champion is also history's pawn, and history is a cruel and unfeeling master. But enough philosophy. What did you wish to speak with me about?
We've come to propose a meeting on the island of Sturk to discuss an assault on Coldharbour.
And you need all three of the Alliance leaders to attend this meeting? A bold
Yes.
suggestion. I like it. Very well. I make no promises with regards to the negotiations themselves, but I will attend. That much I promise.
Thank you, good Queen. Vanus.
I didn't think it possible. Well done! We must return and begin the preparations.
Let's go.
We have much to do. Come.
Okay, let's go.
Tell the
We're gonna-
lovely Copper Daria that this one looks forward to seeing her light figure in her
Raz,
tight leathers.
inappropriate.
This one
Raz
has
and
no
Dom.
regrets.
Braz is such a character. Going through the portal to Alliance capital. Arriving in Stormhaven.
Ships from the Velwall Mercantile make call here in Wayrest every single day. My parents are here almost as often as they're home in Gonfalon Bay. I wonder if they're here now.
Probably hip deep in some deal, no doubt.
Vanus.
All 3 leaders have agreed to join us on Stirk. Now comes the tricky part.
That wasn't the tricky part?
Individually, the leaders are rational, even reasonable. But get them together and, well, you'll see soon enough.
Okay.
Everything's been prepared. Are you ready to travel to the summit?
Are you ready, Brunella? We're ready.
Then, with your permission, I'll open the portal to Stirk. May Auriel's hand guide us all.
Open the portal.
The word has been given.
A moment, please.
The weight of the 3 crowns.
I'll wait for you on the other side.
Portal to Stirk.
Our representative, Captain Alfari, is in charge of security on Stirk. He assured...
Okay. Hello, Vanus. I want to call
I'm in your
her
service.
Oh, sorry.
I'm at your service, of course.
Yes, I'm sorry, Izzy. I didn't mean to. Okay, Vanus.
Welcome to the island of Stirk. Representatives from all 3 alliances are gathering at the meeting place.
Okay.
It's just up ahead, through the ruins.
Have the alliance leaders arrived?
I'm told they'll be arriving at the meeting site by portal any moment.
Okay.
After all the bloodshed in Cyrodiil, I fear the leaders won't be quick to trust one another. Perhaps you can help them see the wisdom in cooperation.
Well, we'll do our best.
I don't envy you the task. We've already assembled quite a team of experts for the Coldharbour invasion itself. I'll try to introduce you to some of them on the way to the meeting. Lead on.
Okay.
2
Thank
kings
you.
and a queen with barely a thimble of patience between them. Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you.
All right, I'm moving to the gathering.
Third.
Look!
What is
it's
it?
Lady Laurent!
Lady Laurent? Oh, she gets around.
Careful with that, you clumsy fool. Do
Oh,
hurry it
hello.
up. We're missing everything.
Hello,
I'm
Lady
never
Laurent.
weary of your charms, Lady
The
Laurent.
summit is just ahead.
Galarian as I live and breathe. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I had no idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Stirk.
It seemed a fitting choice. It was here that the leaders of the First Era assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't
going
wait
to
to see what
continue
surprises
on and leave
Molag
them to
Bal's realm
talk.
has in store for us.
Going to the summit point
We
now.
are waging war, not embarking on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanus. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant.
But maybe I'll meet
Stibbons,
her.
haven't you finished tying those bags yet?
I already know her. Lady Laurent.
I don't care who you are. If you can't carry my luggage, you're useless to me.
Oh, okay. Goodbye. Well, that was kind of bitchy.
Wonderful. It's Tellinger.
Tellinger the Artificer.
Here's Tellinger the Artificer himself. Must it always take a crisis to pull you away from your toys, Telly?
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when one happens by.
Getting the leaders to cooperate will be no small task. I hope you're up for it.
Thank you. Continuing on towards the
Captain in
summit
charge of
point.
security, Alfari, is over there.
Oh, I don't know that I want to meet any more of your friends, Vanus. All you're doing is arguing with them. I just want to go to the summit point.
High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Irene of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
We must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial city. I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female. I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the ruby throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please,
Oh,
my
boy.
lords, this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
Oh, there goes
What
the
a
Skull
mess.
King. And there she
Apologies,
goes, the
Venice,
Queen.
but I'm going to check on my lion guard.
That was totally worthless. Wow. Vanus.
This is going about as well as I expected, unfortunately.
How can we make them see reason?
Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Coldharbour. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected.
The guilds can lead the attack, but only if all three leaders agree.
An interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering long enough to consider it. Why don't you visit each of them in their camps? See if you can reason with them individually.
That's an idea. Okay. Let me... Where's that Countess? She seems to have a lot of wisdom. Countess?
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead.
Is the Fighters Guild any different?
We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half of Cyrodiil. What do you think?
Well, would the Fighters Guild be willing to invade Coldharbour?
Willing and able. But, like the
good.
Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact. The alliances will only tolerate our presence in their realms if we remain neutral. Unless all three alliance leaders consent to it, our hands are bound.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to just go down the list and start off by talking to High King Emmerich. So let me go to that camp. Hi, King Emmerich.
This meeting
excuse
feels
me.
like two wolves and a sheep discussing what to have for dinner. I will not sit back and let them pick up my bones.
Well, I have a suggestion.
That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you suggest?
Send the guilds into Coldharbour.
I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few, and Molag Bal's followers are legion.
Do we have a choice? I don't see any other option.
All right then. I'll agree, provided you can convince the barbarian and the child queen. I don't envy you the task. They're more pig-headed than I am.
Okay, see, I'm gonna head towards Queen Irene, but that's the sentiment. The name calling just doesn't help matters. He contributes. No, go ahead. Yeah, such a maturity, right? Queen Irene, excuse me.
Your king needs to stop talking out of the side of his mouth. He has a lot of Dominion blood on his hands. We're not going to easily forget that, and we're certainly not going to fight by his side in Coldharbour.
Okay, but there is an alternative.
Is there? What did you have in mind?
Well, we could send the guilds into Coldharbour.
Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Coldharbour to fully understand what they'd be up against.
Let's see. Persuade or... Yep. Oh, yes, we have. We've been to Coldharbour. That's where we... Okay, so we've been there. We've been to Coldharbour. A small team of fighters and mages might accomplish more than a lumbering army anyway.
Well, it's certainly not what they'll be expecting. Very well, I'll agree, if you can convince the others.
Thank you, Queen. Okay, she was absolutely more civil than the others. Oh, there's a backpack right there. I want to grab it. Okay. All right, now, where is Jorn? Joran the Skald King. Excuse me, King.
Save your breath. I will not be swayed by Emmerich's lapdog.
Ha! We need to cooperate, by the
What about
way.
the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the Pact will be vastly outnumbered there.
Okay, listen, what if we send the guilds to Coldharbour?
Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes. Without the Ebonheart Pact, they do not stand a chance.
I think I'm intimidate. Yes. Okay. Do you want history to remember you as the king who surrendered to Molag Bal?
How dare you? I should kill you where you stand.
Well?
History will remember the Skald King as the bane of Molag Bal. I will support your foolish plan. Now get out of my sight.
Thank you, Jorn the Skald King.
You know, I heard a rumor that the Skald King is seeing someone. They must be quite a person to stand up to his personality.
I know. Vanus.
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse?
They're considering the idea, but they're not convinced.
I hope they come to their senses soon. We're going to lose the element of surprise.
They just don't trust each other.
With very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement that... Does the air feel strange to you? That's odd. All of a sudden it feels like a storm is approaching.
A storm? Vanus, what's
I have
wrong?
an ill feeling about this.
He has arrived. I can't.
Caldian, what's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
What?
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Molag Bal! Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back! How amusing! And yet, so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Caldian! Protect the leaders, defeat Molag Bal's minions, and close the unstable rifts.
I'm running to King Emmer. Oh, there's a bitter wind here. A glitter wind. I don't know what that is. It looks like a colossus, a stone atronach to me. He's taken down. The bitter wind is taken down. I'm gonna go close this rift. Now to the queen. Protect the queen. Oh my gosh. What? Down. That Ralarka is down. Now, here's the second rift being closed. And now to Jorn. Let's go see if he is open to our help, because he's such a fool. Oh my god, what is that? Sormurask? Sormurask? I don't know who that is, but he's... that demon. He must be a lieutenant of Molag Bal. It's hard to take down. I can't get him down. He's down! He's slain! Where's the rift? Close that rift! It's closed. Let's talk to Vanus. Where's Vanus? Vanus, what is going on here?
I thought we were safe here, hidden from the enemy. The god of schemes grows more powerful by the day.
Then we must act quickly.
Agreed. There's no time to waste. We must take the fight to him.
Can you open a portal to Coldharbour?
Yes, at the Iliad Well at the center of the island.
Perhaps this attack will convince the leaders to cooperate.
After that terrible display of power, I don't think they have much choice. Honored leaders, you have seen the face of our enemy! Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Coldharbour!
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Coldharbour.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emmerich.
King Emmerich.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Akruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Sturk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanis.
The time has come, champion.
Yes, I'm following you, Vanis. There's a lore book. Oh no, it's not. It's just a shiny fire. This is portal to the valley.
Stendarr, protect us all.
Brunella, are we continuing? No, are we continuing or are we pausing? Okay. Vanis.
We're as ready as we shall ever be.
Is this everyone?
Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping into Coldharbour undetected.
Let's do this.
It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Coldharbour. Be on your guard, my friend.
Thank you, Vanis. The portal to Coldharbour is now open. Going through to Coldharbour.
Hello, what's this?
What? Oh, yay. Caldwell.
Survived then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good.
Where is everyone?
Rotten luck. They arrived in Coldharbour, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to mention Molag Bal's defenses. Nasty beasties abound. Off you go, over the bridge and head inland. There's a good chap.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the traveling money.
Welcome back to Coldharbour, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it.
What's across the bridge?
What bridge? Is there a bridge? Tricky things, bridges. Tend to have all kinds of hideous creatures living beneath them. Except that one over there. That one leads to the Hollow City.
The Hollow
Dreadfully
City?
dull place. And a real eyesore, if you ask me. But I suppose it's where you want to start your quest. Quest?
Okay.
What a simply fabulous word. Quest. 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 I just love how it rolls off the tongue.
Right. We'll head to this Hollow City.
Welcome back to Coldharbour, old chum.
Oh.
Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it.
What? Where am I exactly?
Welcome to the beautiful gardens of Coldharbour. Do have a look around. Lovely day for it. Soak up the ambiance, the grandeur, the wonder of it all.
I think he's gone off his rocker. Tell us about yourself,
I have the
Cadwell.
honest feeling we've discussed this before, or did I already mention that? No matter. I am Sir Cadwell, the Undaunted, Knight of the Court of Coldharbour, champion of chivalry, defender of the defenseless, shepherd to the soul-shriven.
What are you talking
Am
about?
I not speaking the common tongue of Nirn? I was once fluent, but time does get on, doesn't it? I'm sorry, I forgot the question, though I'm quite sure I already answered it. You really should pay more attention.
Are you insane?
Sane? That's in the north, isn't it? I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Okay, you mentioned a bridge.
Did I? I don't recall that, but there is a bridge just ahead. Leads to the city. Rather a drab, empty place at present, but a little paint, a potted plant or two.
And honestly, it's not as if you've got a lot of choices right now, so off you go.
Ugh, goodbye. Whew, that was a hard conversation, Brunella. Alright, let me pull up the map of Coldharbour to show you where we're headed. The Hollow City is ahead of us. En route, we are going to pass by Cadwell's Hovel. And let me pull up the quest. The Hollow City. Something went wrong with Canis' spell, and we're on our own in Coldharbour. We ran into Cadwell again. The strange fellow suggested we head across the bridge and find a place called the Hollow City. So that's where we're going right now. Okay. We ready, Brunella? Let's see. I think we have to stay up here to go to his Cadwell's hovel. Do you think? Over here? Maybe? Or maybe not. Oh, it's down below. I see it. It's down there. I'm going to jump on this big tree trunk right here and go down. This is Cadwell's hovel. Who's this little cutie pie right there? That's a cutie pie. Oh, we got lots of things we can search. Barrels and baskets. I think he's got a little pet. Look at here's some greens. Okay. And what's over here? Oh! Ah! Why, thanks, Izzy, for helping rescue me. Brunella was like an Abner, just standing there watching. Uh-huh. Okay. All right, so now to go back up, how do we get back up? I guess we go back here. Here's another one of those gruesome beasts. Okay. How do we get back up? Right here, right here. Oh, here's more of those nasty things. There we go. Now they're down. All right. Back up we go. And then across that bridge to the Hollow City. What's this? Portal to Wayrest. Cadwell? Where are we supposed to go, Cadwell? I'm very confused. I guess this way? And then this way? And then this way? No. We have to go down. We have to go down to get to it. So I think we need to go down the stairs.
Hello, what's this?
It is. Here we go. This is the bridge. Up and over to the Hollow City. Wow, look at this place. This place is incredible, really. It is so drab. I did. I saw a ghostly figure too. Yeah. With silly names and silly costumes. Okay, restoring light. Find the Holy City. I'm just pulling up the map to look at it. Looks like we've got we do have an Fighters Guild Hall that we need to go to at some point. Okay, so find the Hollow City. Let me pull up the quest just a sec. Okay, so we found it. So I guess we just go through it now. What? Yes, I know, I'm waiting. It's a little crowded right now. Yeah. I'm just gonna go in the Shining Star for a moment, see what's in here. Oh, innkeeper. There's a brewer. Yeah, brewer. Hey, give us some mead. A chef.
If you're looking for some, I prefer the term chef.
Oh, okay. I'm just doing a quick look and what the chef has. Nice. Lots of nice food, but you can't take anything in here. Look at these are ghosts in here.
Undaunted returns, and from the vaults of madness themselves. Hope it was worth it. Defeating the mad architect couldn't have been an easy feat.
Alright, let me go out and see if maybe it's all clear now. Oh boy. That person insists on standing there. Well, I don't know. I guess I could get creative with, let's see how she's insisting on standing right in front, so that's an intentional block. When players do that, it's an intentional block. So I don't... Move that person out of the way. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll just talk to the groundskeeper.
Very few would dare to enter the Prince of Murder's realm of their own choosing. Your action consists of equal parts bravery and stupidity. I think in this case, that's exactly what we need. We've been waiting for you, Planewalker.
Who are you?
You may refer to me as the groundskeeper, one of the few survivors that remain. I tend to this city. The magic that protects these walls and keeps us safe requires constant nurturing and the utmost care.
Where are we?
The city's original name no longer matters. Now it is a hollow city, waiting to be filled. A perfect place to begin an assault on Molag Bal. This city can be your armor against the hazards of Coldharbour. It just needs life to return it to glory.
And this is where we're supposed to gather an army?
It could be. There is no safer place in Coldharbour, for Molag Bal's reach cannot extend into the Hollow City. That is what was intended, and that is the way it is. Please walk with me. Let me show you why this city will serve your needs.
Okay, we're ready. Lead on.
Watch and listen. While I could explain things to you, it will be better to simply show you. The history of the city permeates these streets, and with a bit of magic, I can reveal it to you. Now come, let us walk.
Certainly. It's more of a
Long
trot.
ago, this city existed in Nirn. It was alive and vibrant, and went by a different name. Its people were devoted to Prince Meridia, the Radiant One. They lived in peace and assumed themselves safe from any dangers. But Meridia has enemies, such as the despicable Molag Bal. The Prince of Murder sent minions from Coldharbour to destroy her beloved city. The city's defenders did what they could, but they were no match for Molag Bal's forces. Everyone outside the walls was slaughtered, but the warriors and mages managed to seal the gates to protect those huddled within. As fortune would have it, the Ayleid King Lalorian Dainar was visiting the city. A skilled warrior and tactician, he quickly took command of the city's defenses. The Ayleid King single-handedly protected one of the gates. As he fought, he prayed for assistance, and his prayers were answered. Meridia felt compassion for her followers, but she also saw an opportunity. Molag Bal's open portal worked both ways. The time had come to take the battle to Coldharbour.
Merchant to the great houses.
Meridia warded the city and pushed it into Coldharbour. The city arrived intact, but many of its inhabitants were either killed or scattered by this realm's protective spells. Even the Ayleid King was captured. Still, Meridia had accomplished the impossible. She stabbed a dagger into Molag Bal's side. A portion of her realm was in his domain, and he could not touch it. The survivors lost faith, however. One by one, they left the safe confines of the city to try to return to Nirn. They were foolish, and they paid the price for rejecting Meridia's edicts. Meridia foresaw a day when an opportunity would arise. An overconfident Molag Bal. Champions from another plane. On that day, this city would become the focal point for the assault against the Lord of Schemes. I say that the day has finally arrived. The great mage, Vana Scalarian, the Ayleid King, and you, our last best hope. You must gather your allies and bring them here. This city shall serve you well against Molag Bal. Know that every choice you make in Coldharbour will have an effect on the Hollow City. It shall be reborn with every person you save, forged into a weapon by your own hands.
And what's your role in all of this?
I am your advisor. We both wish to stop Molag Bal's machinations. I offer you what help I can. The Hollow City awaits you and your allies. Use it wisely, and it shall not fail you.
So, what's the next step?
You must gather those who were lost. King Dinar and Vanus Galarian have vital roles to play, and they must be at your side. Rescue your missing companions. Return the Hollow City to its former glory, and we can begin the assault on Molag Bal.
Okay.
You shall require more than just the king and the mage, of course. But they are as good a starting point as any. Others in this realm, allies current and soon to be, all have important parts to play in this endeavor.
Others?
As you seek out the mage and the king, I'm sure you shall meet others who require your aid. Look for those you trust and who would be willing to join us here.
And the mage and the king, where will I find them?
Go west, beyond the Moonless Walk. There you shall find the Ayleid King, held within a tower of darkness. Vanus the Mage is somewhere in the Eastern Plain. His exact location is hidden from me.
We'll find the Ayleid King and Vanus the
I recommend
Mage.
heading west first to find the Ayleid King, but the choice is yours. If you wish to free King Dinar, you must recover the lights of Meridia. The lights have the power to unlock his prison of darkness.
And what are the lights of Meridia?
Originally, the lights were a gift from Meridia. Power that protected the city and made life easier for its inhabitants. When she pushed the city into Coldharbour, she filled the lights with even more of her divine power.
And how will we use them to free the king?
King Dinar is trapped within a tower of darkness, bound by shadows and dark magic. Meridia's lights can unravel those bonds. Without them, you won't be able to set the Ayleid King free.
Where can we find these lights?
As you no doubt noticed, Molag Bal's realm has its own defenses. Things that teleport onto this plane tend to get scattered, as were your allies, as were the lights. They could be anywhere, but most likely, they are guarded by Molag Bal's forces.
You don't have anything more precise for us to go on?
Rumors only, I'm afraid. I have heard tales of a strange prison to the northwest. A tower that is not a tower, that guards one of the lights. And others whisper of a vile laboratory to the southeast that distorts the purity of Meridia's light.
What are the lights of Meridia? No, you already told us, right?
Originally, the lights were a gift from Meridia.
Okay. Thank you so much, groundskeeper. So, looks like we have a very long quest ahead of us. I'm just going to pull up that quest. Yep. So, I have a suggestion, Brunella. What if we, just before we head out of this city, we take some time to investigate the city and also to visit those stables we saw on our way out here in this direction? That sound good? Okay. All right, so we're going to have a little off time and enjoy our surroundings a bit before we head out on our next adventure. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, bye for now.